This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
And it kicked off the resurgence.
We should mention, as we're headed to this show, as we see the bald-headed geek about to go down here, Baby Doll and Sam Houston were married just 3 days prior to this, June 30th, 1986. That same day, you guys were running the Dorton Arena in Raleigh, North Carolina. The next day, Township Auditorium in Columbia on July 31st. And then in San Antonio, Texas, the Convention Center Arena. Finally, he got to go to his hometown. Of course, he's heard about San Antonio forever. But Buddy Landell was on that show, by the way.
Wow.
He had Bill Dundee with him, and he defeated George South by submission. And prior to the bout, a young Terry Runnels was shown watching near the crowd. How about that?
Yikes.
Know that, did you?
Did not know that. A young Terry Runnels, who was just a makeup artist back then.
Of course, later on this particular day, August 2nd, when this is airing that morning, it's the end of the Great American Bash Tour. Fulton County Stadium, August 2nd, 1986, 12,000 fans. All kids that bought tickets that day were $5. The Road Warriors, Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson, all signed autographs before the show. And they had a concert, and I'm going to probably butcher this. Joe Ely, Delbert Clinton, and Ricky Morton were your singers. Ricky Morton on stage doing his thing.
How about that? Well, he had a single, as you know.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, as Dutch Mantel told us, it went plywood, which was one of my favorite lines ever, as being a color guy on Worldwide, as he was for a time. Well, they went for the whole shebang here, didn't they?
Dude, they're showing the whole thing. All-headed geek payoff, and here he is.
Yeah.
Collecting his hair, much like Lois when she used to clean up around the house back in 1985. Probably the last time the house was vacuumed.
Yeah, the deal is that is so insensitive right there.
Oh, right in front of Barron and all that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And look at a gloating Paul Jones.
Is that your ringtone yet?
It is not.
It should be.
I know it should be.
Everyone would pop backstage.
Yeah.
So it's 1986. Here we are. Pull that ding dong out, boys and girls. Pull your peacock out. Season 2, episode 30 of World Championship Wrestling. August 2nd, 1986. That's season 2, episode 30. Can you believe we're 30 episodes deep?
Yeah, time flies when you're having fun. My God, we're in August, Conrad. We're in, before you know it's going to be Christmas.
It just feels like we just started this, though.
Yeah, I know. You know what I'm thinking?
What are you thinking, Tony?
I'm thinking this. I know the plan is to do 87 next year.
Uh-oh. I can hear it in your voice.
Well, I really want to do 85.
Oh, go backwards.
Well, it's up for debate here. The reason is 85 was our first year. And
on
TBS. On TBS, right?
Yeah.
And that was really, even though 86
transition, right? From pre-TBS to post-TBS, because it didn't happen in January. It was into the year.
What April, it was our first. Yeah. And it was just a very, very magical time for me personally.
Arn Anderson's going to come into the promotion too.
Yeah. And we had so many things, so many guys appear that were not with us on a regular basis. I remember Michael Hayes walked out, did a promo about Ric Flair because they worked at the Omni, and it's the first time I'd ever worked with Michael Hayes, and little did I know he was an idiot. And so and a lot of things happened like that. So it was kind of a magical time for me. So I'd like to eventually go back and look at 85, but that's something we can discuss because right now we got a lot more 86 going on.
It's going to be a great time, 1986. I'm really having a blast. I hope you guys are too. Fire up that peacock. It's season 2, episode 30.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money, it's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.